It's a major problem in our society. We have Islam. We have Islam, the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The example of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the other Anbiya. Why in heaven's name does a man lift up his hand for his wife? Why? Why? I find it sad. Allah saying, jy weet ons mans wil altyd baas wees. Is it correct? We say for me to say, what do you women know? Let's stop that. Many a times, and there are many cases like this. When you and your wife have a problem because you got married to another woman, for whatever reason, dan sê jy vir ek wil nie vir jou 'n talak gee nie. So my vrou bly even as ek saam jou slaap nie, of I don't maintain you, you're going to stay. And then she goes for a fasad and an annulment, and it takes her 6 months to get it. And ons mans, door talak, skryf het uit, as jy die talak is ons one shot. Ek gee vir 3 talaks. One shot. Dan gaan sy dan die imams toe, oor die mouler, en is absolutely right. Nou, ek sê voorbij van julle is 'n klomp moffies. When you want to get married to the girl, the woman who was your wife before you got married, you would have kissed her feet because you wanted her. Am I right? Dit moet ons maar nie. Sy die beste klere gedra, alles het gematch wat sy gedra het. From the bottom and the inside, everything was matching. And you would say, my darling, you know, when they propose nowadays, you send a beautiful message, or they go to the beaches and they have roses or whatever. You propose to her. But the day you want to tell her, if you send it over the phone, why not you say to her directly? What is wrong with the men? And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, الرجال قوامون على النساء. Men are the protectors and maintainers of women. Because Allah has made one of them to excel the other. بِمَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بَعْضَهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. And then Allah says, وَبِمَا أَنفَقُوا مِنْ أَمْوَالِهِمْ. And because they spend to support him from their means. So the first thing you need to teach your sons, the day he gets married, you must leave his chommies. Because when the woman comes and says to me, Sheikh, he has got more time for his friends than for me, you must make up your mind when you want to get married, because your life has to change. Because your best friend and your partner now is your wife. Because she is the one who stands with you through your trials and tribulations in your life. And you look at the example of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And this is why I'm speaking about this. The Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you know, Abu Fani say, Quran say, the Quran say, Mathna wa Thulatha wa Ruba'. I can get married to 2, 3 or 4 women one time, no problem. That's lekker wat sy sê. That's not the Sunnah. What is the Sunnah? The Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, at the age of 25, in the prime of his youth, he got married to whom? A young woman? A figure like a tree and a mom like a drum? No. Who did he get married to? Khadija. And until the revelation of the Quran, how many years was that? How many years? 15 years. And then before she passed away, how many other years? Approximately another 13 years. So for 28 years of his life, what was it? He was married to one woman in the prime of his life. Monogamy is the norm, polygamy in abnormal circumstances. And even when she had passed away, he didn't get married to a young woman. He got married to an old woman to take care of his children. And we must remember, my dear brothers and sisters, we are supposed to be the maintainers and protectors of women. The secret to marital bliss, my dear brothers and sisters, is eluding the women in our society and in the civilization we're living in today. And we know arrogance and conceit keeps it from admitting fundamental flaws, and we're looking elsewhere for solutions in our society. And that's a major problem that I have. Because we don't follow the advice of the Quran and Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And that is why, my dear brothers and sisters, Allah says to us in the Quran as men, Allah says, وَعَاشِرُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, and live with them honorably.